Hey gang, I want to provide you with a few unconventional core exercises you can do at home. So if you want to supplement some of your workout, everybody's always worried about the midsection. So this would be a great opportunity to give you a few things you can do while you're in front of the television. Minimal equipment, that foam roller we worked on a few weeks ago, hopefully you got one. I'm going to give you a couple exercises that are unique that you can do for your core. By no means the best. Everybody's looking for the best. There is no best. You know the best exercise for your core is? The one you'll do. I get that all the time. What's the best cardio? The best cardio is no good if you're not willing to do it because it's absolutely monotonous or it hurts or this or that. So, excuse me. These are just a few things that I like. We're going to hit low back. We're going to hit quadratus lumborum obliques, hit your six-pack that they call it, your rectus abdominis, with a few different exercises. A lot of this is stability-based. So I start with a bird dog. Which is a term that people throw around for a variety of executions of this. So I'm going to have you could use a broomstick, you could use a dowel rod. This is PVC pipe. So we want to get you in all fours. That pipe should be running down the middle of the back there. I'm going to try to do this without any assistance. We want to be roughly parallel to the ground. Your posture we should have 3 points of contact with this. It should be on my low back, about at my sacrum. Should be in my mid back, and should be on the back of my head. So hopefully I'm doing a good job because I can't see it. But your normal posture should have those curves, and that's what we're going to try to maintain as gravity tries to pull me this way, which you can see now would be a sway back. Sometimes we'll compensate and try to find stability by doing this. The dowel rod gives me some sensory feedback as to how I'm doing maintaining that ideal posture. What my goal for you would be is to be able to do 5 reps on each side for 10-second holds. So here's what we're looking for. I gotta find that spot. And again, there's my sensory feedback, so actually good mistake on my part. So get back into position here. There we go. So at this point, we would raise the leg up. What happens oftentimes is people will twist in that pelvis when they raise that leg up. And then I'm going to raise an arm up. So I'm getting a transverse across my abdomen stress. Oftentimes those curves will go away and it's hard to hold that 10 seconds and that dowel rod will roll right off. And your first few times, I'm sure that will probably happen. Then we'll switch up to the other side and make sure we have symmetry with strength and ability to stay stable. Again, maintaining those points of contact, back of the head, mid-shoulder, and sacrum. Like I said, I would love to see you get approximately 10 seconds for 5 reps without losing the dowel rod. So those are bird dogs. 5 reps, 10 seconds each. Keep that dowel rod there. Keep those points of contact. Our next one would be a side plank. So, man, I'd love to. I got an expert walking through right now, but I'm going to let him off. So the next would be the side plank, which we want you supporting here. Raise up. One of the things I see people do that tends to be rough is they kick those hips back to find stability and load the hips rather than that lateral sling, that transverse portion of the abdomen. So you can raise the arm here to make it a little more difficult. You can raise the leg to make it a little more difficult. We want to get each side roughly 20 to 30 seconds for 3 different repetitions or sets. Number 3 would be to go to just your basic plank. Planks have been way over publicized, but it is a great exercise. You can do in that push-up position. We want neutral spines. We don't want to be up here. We don't want to be down here. Belly button towards the spine pulled in. A nice flat back, so we don't want to be real round this way. We want that neutral posture. So no big arch, no big butt up there, not too much rounding, neutral. This is where it helps. It does help to have a coach to help you maintain that, find that position. Once you find that position, it's all about holding it. Those are pretty run-of-the-mill other than our variation on the bird dog there. I'm going to take your foam roller though and give you a couple ideas here that are a little bit different. So you're going to sit on your foam roller, right on your sacrum there. We'll lie back, draw the belly button in, ribs down, feet up. I'm going to have you lower down as far as you can keep those ribs down. when this happens, we've now lost posture, we've lost stability, and we're making the low back do the work. That's not the exercise. So it should look like this. Ribs down, belly button in, lower to neutral, back up. Lower to neutral, back up. We'd be looking for roughly 12 to 15 repetitions there. Remember, ribs down, belly button in, should not feel stress in that low back. Last exercise would be very similar to the old wheel exercise, except we're going to go a different direction. I'm going to put this roller under your shin, come down on your elbows, find that neutral spine. Ribs in, belly button up, nice flat back. And I'm going to push that roller back toward my knees and pull forward. And pull forward. Now, the minute you begin to feel that in the low back, meaning we've dropped into that extension in the low back, you've got to do one or two, you've got to move back to neutral, reset that spine, and limit your range of motion. So this exercise can be as long as I went just then, or it could simply be right there. Believe it or not, once you get in there, you're gonna feel that even with a small range of motion. As you get more stable and better able to control that core, as you lengthen the lever, your range of motion will increase, the difficulty will increase, and the intensity of the exercise will increase. So there's 5 different core exercises moving all the way around your midsection from low back to obliques, quadratus lumborum, and then to the anterior 6-pack area, if you will, that you can do at home while you're watching TV.